Hello and welcome back, and today we are actually becoming even more efficient, which is fabulous. So you can see here behind us we've got our honey production hives there, and then we've got an array of nukes. Now that's all about to change. For the past 3 years we have had honey production hives and nukes all in the same place, dotted about all 3 of our apiaries, which is fine, but when you're trying to place, or when you're trying to replace colonies that are like either dead out or you're trying to expand on an apiary, you kind of got to plan ahead, where you've got to, if you're just going to expand your apiary, you know, you want to put you want to put those nukes into their final position. Otherwise, you know, you're going to get a certain amount of drift, or you're going to have to then put them into your vehicle and then take them over to wherever you're going to want them. But now we are finally going to have a proper designated nukeyard, which is very exciting. And yeah, I think it's going to be in a very good spot. So in today's video I'm going to kind of take you through what we look for when we're opening up a new apiary, why we've chosen this site as a nukeyard rather than a honey site, and yeah, we'll just kind of take you through it. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. It is already very hot. It is a Monday and apparently it's going to be above 30 degrees, and that is very hot, which is why I'm down here quite early, but it's already very hot. So I'm going to get them loaded up. We've got a little bit of a way to travel, but not too far. We're still in the local area. I'll load up those nukes. Might have to take 2 trips, you know, unless I put my trailer on, which might be an option. That's a bit overkill, that's the only problem. I'll sort it out. So yeah, that is what we're doing today, which is very exciting. Oh, I'll tell you what, it is a hot day today. Now we've got 8 nukes that we need to move. I've just gone over to our site, which I'll take to in a minute. So I've just put out the stands, or they're just on pallets at the moment. I need to get around to making some proper stands, but it is all laid out and it's all ready to go. And I'm a little bit worried how hot it is, but thankfully it's not boiling inside that canopy. I might leave the tailgate open just so there's a bit of an airflow in there, because it is hot. Anyway, I'm going to load them up, so shut them up, and they need to go back. They need to go in now, so I shall get on with that. Now while we're loading up, I'm just going to quickly go over what we look for when we're opening up a new site for our bees, and it kind of boils down to 3 main factors. Well, 4 if you're including, you know, being able to drive up to the site and get nice and close to it. But the 3 main things we look for is, are our bees going to be near bodies of water? All of our bees are near sites of water, whether that be a reservoir, ponds, ditches, lakes, streams, rivers, wherever. Bees need water just like any other animal and any other organism. The second thing that we really look out for is what forage is available. It's no good putting bees down where they're going to struggle to find any source of food and pollen nearby. And we're very fortunate that a lot of the farmers that we're working with have got an abundance of forage for our bees, whether that be in an SFI mix or just the crops that they grow, which is really, really good news. And then the third main thing is our bees need to be sheltered. We don't want them to be blown over, and it just means they're more likely to go out and fly. Okay, they are all loaded up. I'm going to leave that open because, as I say, I don't want them to get too hot, and the traffic is still horrendous, which is very, very annoying. And these gloves are bloody horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Right, I'm gonna move on because I don't want them in that truck for too much longer. And we are at our new site. You can drive the truck right up to it. For now, I know in the winter, from past experience, it does get very boggy here. So that's going to be interesting. But we've got our hive stands, just 2 pallets. There's only 8 nukes that have come up here, so I should be able to get 4 on those 2 pallets for now. But we're able to pick your own. It is a strawberry and raspberry pick your own. It is a very popular site. I think this business has been going since 2020, I think, because I helped kind of get some of this up and running back in the day. I mean, this bit here, when we first started, they tried to do a maze. I don't think it grew very well just because it was another dry season, but they got some pumpkins growing as well. Yeah, it should be very exciting. We got, I think these are raspberries there, but it's all go. So let's get the bees out, because I don't want them in there as long, and it was painful trying to get to, and I think it really annoyed the bees as well. And there we go. We've got 8 nukes all set out. I can hear a load of buzzing, so I know they survived, but that was one hell of a journey. And you can see their little legs trying to poke through. So we'll just let them out. Wow, they are going to be in a bit of a mood because this field wasn't the smoothest ride for them. There we go. And then I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the way they'll do it, they'll zigzag for their orientation flights. Now, all of these, I think, apart from that double nuke box, double brood nukes box, are all queen. Well, they're not queenless. We got queens put in them because we made these splits on Saturday, I believe. So the queens are in there, but we haven't popped the cages yet. So I'll probably come back here maybe Friday and just go in, pop the cages, make sure everything's okay. And yeah, this is our new site that hopefully we're going to have solely for our nukeyard. It just depends on what sort of forage is around for them, because just behind here I know they are drilling at the moment, or planting. I can hear there's a tractor just over there, but they have started planting something, so we'll see what grows there. If it's a flower, then obviously we shall put some proper hives down here as well. But yeah. And as I say, there are pumpkins over there, which I believe they don't produce a lot of nectar, but they produce an awful lot of pollen, and pollen is great for rearing brood. So we're trying to do 2 things here. We're trying to make honey and make bees. So this site here will solely be used for making bees, and it'll also help them out with their pollination as well. Yeah, they don't get bumblebees in for some reason. I'm not too sure why, but yeah, they don't get bumblebees in, so this will just help more with their pollination as well. So it's a win-win really. But I'll just have a bit of lunch, let them settle down, and we'll come back in a little bit. Now, there we go. The hives are in their location, or I should say the nukes are in their location. They've just done, or starting to do, their orientation flight. It's very exciting. But literally just here we've got 2 polytunnels of raspberries. I think they've already flowered, but that's fine. But look at that. And this is very hot in here. No, there's still a couple of flowers that you can kind of just see. There's a lot here, and then they've also got, I think, 10 tunnels for strawberries as well, which some have fruited already, others are growing, which you can see along here. So I don't know how. Oh, there you go, like they have already started to flower. So again, all of those tunnels at the front there got strawberries in at the moment, and all of these ones are just growing, and that one's empty. So we'll just go in and check that they're okay, but that is it. Our nuke yard is officially running. And then we have got some pumpkins that are just coming into flower. You can always see a pumpkin forming there. But pumpkins, like I said, they're pretty good for rearing nukes because the flower has a lot of pollen, not a lot of nectar though. And yeah, so there's the tractors, so he's ploughing at the moment, and that one's got a drill on. That's a nice coloured tractor as well, so that will give me something to look at. And here are the strawberry tunnels. You can see they are all in fruit at the moment, down this way, which is very cool and very exciting. Obviously we already have a site on a berry farm, but this is a bit more open, and I don't know, it's just, as I tell, they've got a bit of a wasp problem though. But it'll be really exciting to see how the bees do up here, and we'll obviously keep you all updated. And it'll be nice as well because a lot of the public will come here, so it'll be a good chance to kind of introduce myself to the public and kind of demonstrate what we do a little bit, which will be very cool and exciting. But yeah, I just thought we'd take you along. Probably can't see. I just thought we'd take you along today and show you kind of where we're up to now. And yeah, we're going in the right direction. We already stocked the honey to this farm, which is very good. And now we've just kind of got that extra bit of connectivity with having some hives here as well. So it'll be a nice thing for people to kind of come and see. I think they're going to post something on their social media of the bees coming down. But yeah, that's kind of it for today. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.